Hello sports fans, ASMR Sports here. Back with another pack opening video. Hey, today is March 30th. Right now I'm posting videos the day after I shoot them, so that's pretty current. It's about as current as I get. Yeah, I was just looking through my shelf. I'm gonna choose some double bubble here. Just looking through my collection of unopened stuff. And thought I'd do some basketball, but basketball is so expensive these days. I didn't really want to do like a hobby box. So I said, what the hell, let's do some blasters. Although I was noticing, I can't remember, like Blowout or David Adams today. I was on both their sites, but I can't remember which one I saw this on. But they had blaster boxes of 2019-20 Prism, which retail for $19.99, like all blaster boxes. And those were selling for like $90. It was like $89.99 or something like that. And I'm just thinking, oh my god, what the heck? So let's do these guys. I don't know what these. This is a hoops box. It used to be, this was like the only thing you could find if you went to Walmart and were looking for basketball, because everybody bought up all the Prism. And you could find these sitting around for quite some time after they released, but now there's just nothing that's 2018-20 basketball is available anywhere in retail, at least where I am, and probably everywhere else too. So I don't know what these sell for now, but I'm sure it's way more than $20, maybe $40 or something. I don't know. And this is just kind of a piece of trash. I ordered like a bunch of these boxes from Walmart because you could pre-order them like way before they came out, and I was imagining that this stuff would be hard to come by and in high demand. Once it released, and it was in fairly high demand. But if you're smarter than me and you're a basketball collector, you know that demand fades very quickly with the collegiate products once the NBA stuff comes out. So you kind of got to get rid of it. So anyways, I kind of learned that the hard way, and I ended up buying a hobby case of this stuff too that pretty much turned me off on Contenders, just because I had a pretty bad break on that. So anyways, I just had these sit around, and God only knows what I'll ever do with them. I did notice that the price of Prism Draft has gone up a little bit in the last month or two. That kind of that started out very high. It was like, I don't know what it was, like $350 a box, a hobby box for Prism Draft. And then it kind of went all the way, and then it went down and down and down and down until it hit about 200 or so, and then it's gone up a little bit, like 225. So what's that now, I think? And I actually have a couple of those boxes. I don't know if I'll ever open them. So 7 packs here, and there's a autograph. Oh, that's interesting. Look at that. There's a guaranteed autograph or memorabilia card. And actually, I remember, I think what they do in these is they put a lot of autographs in here, but they're it says one autograph per box on average. I was thinking it was an autograph or a which is, seems appealing, but though the thing of it is, as they say, is that the autograph in these retail products for Contenders is usually a pretty crappy one. So they save all the good ones, all the good autographs for their retail or for their hobby products. And although you can get plenty of crappy autographs in those too, so whatever. So Jason Tatum having a heck of a year before the postponement of the season. So interesting, I think that the effect of the coronavirus outbreak on the different sports, because like basketball was in the middle of their season, and I think NHL was too, but I'm not sure. And then baseball, was just about to start, and now now will be delayed if they played at all. Some people think they won't even play this year. And then football, was way off in the distance, but may still be impacted because their draft, I think, what normally happens in the summer, and people are thinking that may get moved. Kyrie Irving, Magic Johnson, so a lot of good stars in here, but unfortunately, the base cards are not really worth much of anything. And there's like a Zion, I think, school colors insert or subset. That's a subset in this product, but not like a regular card. Maybe it's a game day ticket card that Zion is in. I'm not sure. Can't remember. I opened a ton of scrap a long time ago. Alright. Steph Curry. Carson Edwards. Oops. So that's worth pulling out. Not really pulling out all the stars, because I don't know. This product is just, it's like the base is just so low end. I think that there's not a lot of value in it, if any. So I don't even want to really bother pulling anything out except the star rookies. So RG Barrett I'd pull out. Zion I'd pull out. Rudy Hachimura I'd pull out. But I'm not going to pull out veteran stars. There's her autograph. Moses Brown. Yeah. So, it's probably worth like $1 or $2 or something. Jackson Hayes. Nikhil Alexander Walker and Kawhi Leonard. Alright, one more pack. Giroux. Also Westbrook Legends. Last pack. James Harden, Trae Young, Jaren Jackson Jr., Triple J, Jared Culver, Kemba Moore Jr., and Steph Curry Legacy. So, decent amount of stars in there, but almost no value out of this thing. So, kind of what I expected. The product is just kind of a train wreck. I'm not sure what I could get from those blaster boxes these days, but probably not a lot. Alright, let's go to hoops. It's definitely a different story. It seems like there's been a lot more interest in hoops products, at least this year and last year. Products like the PSA 10 rookies of Luka Doncic, last year kind of went nuts in price not too long ago, because Gary V, everybody's favorite celebrity sports card collector slash investor, said that he thought that that was a underrated card, so everybody had to go and buy them, and prices went nuts. So and I think a similar thing happened with PSA 10 Hoops Rookies of Zion. So now everybody's thinking, oh man, I gotta go buy up all the Siku Dumbaya. I gotta go buy up all the. That's kind of a cool looking card. Everybody's thinking they gotta go buy the Hoops Rookies of some of the major players. And I saw, like, just the other day that the Hoops Rookie of Giannis in PSA 10 is now starting to take off. People are getting more interested in that. Basically, the Hoops Rookies are kind of like the most affordable. There's a nice colored Joel Embiid. I'll pull that out. Why not? So Hoops cards are kind of one of the most affordable products out there. That and probably like Donruss and Status. Willie Cauley-Stein, Chuma Okeke. There is our one hit. It's a single color patch, Lucas Samanic. Not the best. Danny Green and Draymond Green. So, like, there's these tribute cards. And then, this is like a base rookie card, so like, Zion has both of those types of cards in this product. I feel like I've pulled both of those from previous boxes of Zion. But I don't know where the heck they are. I have just like a kind of big pile of cards of, you know, good cards that are, you know, worth like more than a few dollars, that I've pulled from stuff, and the stack is getting big, and then eventually, I don't know, either I'll sort those or start listing some of them, or both. But I haven't really listed a lot. I should list more on eBay right now, because the inventory I have on eBay, which, you know, has been sitting around forever, has like actually been selling really well. I've got cards that have been up forever, without, you know, getting sold, and then all of a sudden, in the last week and a half or a couple weeks, like basically since the pandemic, people are starting to buy up these things that I got listed forever. So it's, you know, I guess one nice silver lining. I think in general people are not spending like a lot of money on some of the high dollar cards, but the cards I've been selling are kind of, you know, lower dollar cards. I have a lot of high value cards listed too, but they're not selling as well, or really at all. But, you know, I'm selling like $5, $10, $15, $25 cards. Whoa. So I do think that a lot of people are kind of working on their collections and shopping and stuff, you know, as some states are basically not letting non-essential businesses operate. So like that's true of California. So if you have a business in California, like I believe PSA is in California, you cannot basically have people come to work. So they have shut down, and it's funny because they had announced that they were shutting down Clay Thompson. Man, I'm getting a ton of Clay Thompsons lately. That's the color one. So they announced like I don't know, a few weeks ago that they were going to close, and then like 2 days later they said they were not going to close, and then 2 days after that, or like a day after that, California basically closed down all the non-essential businesses. So then they said, okay, we're closed again because we can't be open. Nice ruby right there. Oh wow, look at this thing. That's cool. I don't know if I've seen that card before. And by the way, I know there's lots of stars I'm not pulling out. But I'm not pulling out every star here because this is like such a low-end product. I really don't want like a base card of whatever Steph Curry, or actually Steph I might pull out, but you know, a lot of stars. Jason Tatum. I'm not going to pull out just because there's just not enough value in these sort of really low-end things. So I really like this Zion. This is like really cool looking because it's, you know, sort of his team colors, and yeah, it's very striking. Very cool. Never seen that before, but I love that card. That's awesome. Very good to get his eyes on. So, anyways, I was saying like PSA is closed down, and BGS, which is down in Texas, I believe has closed their operations as well. So you can't get cards graded by either of those companies. But meanwhile, SGC, which I don't know where the heck they are, but they're not in either of those states that I mentioned, so they're still operating, and frankly, they do not get a lot of like hobby love. But you know, they're the only operating grader now, and maybe the only one for maybe a month. You know, because it seems like President Trump is saying we gotta, you know, should keep everything shut down till April 30th. So I don't think that's gonna let, you know, states that are telling businesses, non-essential businesses, shut down to let them open. KD. Justin Wright Foreman. This shiny looking thing. Like the camera action, that's a cool looking card. Andre Drummond. Steph Curry base, speak of the devil. Actually, I'll pull him out. So yeah, so like that's grading companies, but what about like resellers of cards? Companies like Dave and Adam's Card World, or Blowout, which are the two biggest ones. There's another one, Steel City, and there's quite a few like ones that are quite a bit smaller than those, but those are three of the biggest ones that I'm aware of. Like all those guys got shut down, and I'm not sure. So like Baseball Card Exchange, BBCE, which does like authentication of boxes of cards. They have shut down their grading, but they're also a seller of, you know, lots of unopened stuff. So I wonder if that's been shut down too. But I don't know. I was just starting to think that like, you know, any online retailers based in California, I don't think can be operating right now, and that may happen in more and more states. So what you may find is that there are fewer and fewer places to buy sports cards from online. And most local hobby shops are shut down too, of course. So it strikes me that as long as the postal service is running, you know, and they will pick up from your house, which I think they'll pick up from your house in every state right now. Yeah, it strikes me that like an individual who's running an eBay operation, or, you know, some small scale operation, suddenly has a lot more captive of an audience, because, you know, the alternatives are drying up. Their ability to ship orders is drying up. So maybe that gives the little guy a bit more opportunity. Plus, there's like, so you can't go to hobby shops in a lot of states because they're a non-essential business, so they gotta shut down. You can't go to card shows because you can't have gatherings of people that big. A lot of online retailers are not able to operate their facilities because they can't have their employees come in. So all three of those things, you got that. I think that's kind of why you're seeing more activity on online, on eBay, and so forth. Now, people are also, I think, really worried about their finances and probably not super excited about spending tons of money on stuff. There is non-critical as sports cards, but I think also a lot of people pass the time by working on their collections, buying stuff online, retail therapy as they call it in the sort of retail shopping world. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of observing things and trying to understand what might be happening, since it seems like we've got another month of what we've had for the last couple of weeks in most places, and just trying to understand what it might mean, and maybe see if I would want to put some stuff online or maybe not. I don't know. But all right, well, there you have it, folks. There's a little bit of basketball for you. Hope you're doing well, staying safe, and not losing your minds. Have a great one. We'll catch you all tomorrow. Thanks. Have a great one. Bye.